Hello and welcome to Body Talk Wednesday. I'm Shelley Beyer, and today I want to talk about something that comes up a lot during recovery and honestly throughout any healing journey: the tension between intuition and fear. When you're learning to live in a new body after surgery, after trauma, after any big transformation, it can be really hard to tell the difference between a gut instinct and a fear response. And I get it. I lived it. In those early weeks after surgery, there were moments when I'd think, can I do this? Should I try? Am I pushing too hard or holding back too much? And what I learned is this: fear shouts and intuition whispers. Fear tends to come from the mind. It sounds anxious, critical, and urgent. It tries to protect you, yes, but it often is rooted in past pain or future worry, not present truth. Intuition, on the other hand, it's calm, it's direct, and it lives in your body. I remember a moment around week 5, and I've shared this before. It's when I wanted to try doing chores at the barn again. My rib pain still hurt. I hadn't been cleared for very long, but something in me said, just try. Go slow and see how it feels. And that was my intuition, not telling me to overdo it, but inviting me to listen, to experiment, to trust that my body would let me know if it wasn't ready. Fear would have said, nope, don't even think about it. What if you undo everything? But my intuition said, let's check in. And that's the key difference. Fear limits and intuition guides. Another moment came later in recovery when I felt strong enough to vacuum again. It wasn't a big deal on the outside, but to me, it was, because my body said yes, and I trusted it. But just days before that, I'd stood in front of the dishwasher and felt that sharp rib pain again. And I listened. I backed off, because that too was intuition. See, intuition doesn't always say go. Sometimes it says wait. But the difference is it says it from a place of care, not panic. And when you're healing, that difference matters because recovery is full of decisions: when to lift something, when to drive, when to go out, when to rest. And it's so easy to second guess every move. But the more you listen to your body, really listen, the more those answers come from the inside, not the outside. You stop asking, what would someone else do? And you start asking, what feels right for me today? That's the gift of intuitive healing. And it's not perfect. It takes practice, but over time, it builds trust between your mind and your body, between your fear and your wisdom. So if you're in the thick of it right now, wondering if you're doing too much or not enough, wondering whether that sensation is normal or whether you're ready to try something new, pause, breathe, just check in. Where is this voice coming from? Is it calm or chaotic? Does it ask questions or demand control? And remember, your body is not the enemy. It's your greatest ally. And when you treat it with respect, with patience, with compassion, it will speak to you in ways that fear never could. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'll see you tomorrow for another spark. But until then, be gentle with your heart and kind to your body, and willing to listen even when the answer is not yet.